My favorite part was that first turn on the road. That you ride up, you kind of turn to the left, and then you turn right. I have everything I need right now.
You don't want weight on it. There were a couple times where I kind of knew I was getting a little too loose on where I was putting the bike. For stretches where I was like, I cannot take my hand off the handlebars. Are we on G1 or G3? I think we're on G3. I watch you and I really try to mimic what you're doing.
I was really having a good time right before I got the flat.
We're depressingly close to the highway.
So you want to be an adventure bike rider.
I'm just a flat.
I had a girlfriend tell me one time, she's like, we were breaking up with her, she's like, you just have the worst luck. It's been nothing all summer long but bad luck. I was
She
like,
was breaking up with you?
yeah, yeah. There we go. What the hell is this? I'm gonna call that good enough. As coining my Instagram post, you and I in the middle of the intersection. And by the way, happy birthday! I didn't tell you this morning.
Oh, thanks.
That a friend will take you places. A good friend will take you nowhere.
That's pretty good.
I like that. I was like, maybe I stole that because that's so good.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I just think about all the places that we've been that's just nowhere.
Okay. Hey, if you need torque wrench up there, we got two right here. We've done about 70 miles.
Found the stakes.
Yeah. We got boilage. I'm not super sure if I actually washed this cup out. Never fails, shoot a picture of Brandon through a bike.
There we are. There we are. Which job do you think is harder, the rider or the photographer?
I don't know.
I think it's pretty equal.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got to be thinking about some of the bigger shots that I want. Like I was telling you yesterday, you know, when we're riding, because we have mileage to make, I'm just thinking of some of the bigger shots that I assume there will be. Like today, I don't necessarily need anything of us riding through what looks like this stuff. I've kind of got a couple shots at work. But it's the stuff like you making coffee, you getting ready, tight shots of the bikes, that kind of stuff. That's my adjectives. That's the interstitial parts of a story that help complement some of the things that you write. The hard part for a photographer when they're working with a writer, well, when they're working in an editorial sense, is anticipating how you may write and what you may find interesting enough to put in the story. So if you would talk about the length of a stretch of road, well, there's plenty of shots where you see the stretch of the road and be like, yeah, okay, that's it. And I want fall foliage shots. I want riding in the forest. So Brandon, you jumping back into freelance work, and like how do you introduce yourself professionally to folks?
I had a good rhythm going in the early 2000s, and it was being actually assigned articles by Parks and Wildlife and expenses paid, and I remember writing a piece on multiple parks, like the best parks for extreme sports or outdoor sports, and I was just like, this is just like, I don't know, it's like brochure writing. And I had this book that I had been working on, a novel, like every writer, and like, I'm just going to stop freelancing for a little bit and finish this book. Well, I lost that momentum and the deadlines.
Yeah.
And then a decade went by.
Yeah.
Before I wrote, and people were like, "So, what do y'all do?"
Yeah. Because that's the question, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
And Alice was like, "Well, I'm a yoga teacher, and of course she was teaching yoga." And well, what do you do? And Alice would say, "Well, he's a writer." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not a writer."
Yeah.
Because I don't have a deadline, and I'm not have been published in forever.
Yeah.
Once I started writing again and got some assignments, and now I'm very confident. And people go, "So what do you do?" Is who you are what you do, what you get paid for, or are you that just in your bones?
not many people have a job where this is the thing they have to go do. You know.
It sure does makes it less frivolous.
Yeah. Well, especially, having 3 kids, and hope that they see that this kind of stuff has purpose too. Like, it is a lot of fun. So I hope they see Dad enjoying his work, but also seeing the purpose in, like, this kind of work does fulfill other people as well. If it encourages other people to go do these things, then I hope they see that.
So I've always avoided the motorcycle travel because I've got too many hobbies, for one, and 2, it seemed just incredibly complicated because you have a mechanical beast with an internal combustion engine and lots of moving parts and linkage, and so I just like, it's just too complicated and too much trouble.
Yeah.
And I don't want to change a flat tire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we had a flat tire.
Yeah.
And to fix it was truly satisfying.
Yeah.
I was
There's
really
a lot of hard work.
Yeah, and I think that's a high level skill within adventure motorcycling. And so I was thinking as we were riding the things that we have done in the short time we've known each other, and to undertake this adventure that's so this exercise that's so familiar to me on the motorcycle, but a huge challenge. It's a huge risk, a huge unknown, and it's been very satisfying.
Yeah. We're like 500 miles into this sucker. I mean, when you're out here on the flats, quote unquote flats, and you start looking at mountains, you kind of realize like just how far you've gone though. I so enjoy seeing places, kind of embracing a little bit of that explorer mentality that I think I just wanted all my life, because I lived in this one place and it was beautiful, but I lived in this one place and we didn't travel just gobs. And I was just thinking about how the bike's a great way to see the entire state in a different way, efficiently.
There's a whole nother level of freedom with the motorcycle travel. It comes with the complications of the mechanical beast that you're riding, but the efficiency that you can move and cover ground and just have the wind in your hair, metaphorically.
Yeah.
We wear helmets.
Yeah. I love doing stories in this type of travel and stuff, backpacks. I love being in those places where people just are like, why would I go there? You know? Not everybody's out here doing this. not everybody does it to the frequency we do it, and we do it partly because we can make our job it, you know. And so I often wonder these days, like, would I do this as much if I didn't make it my job? But I think because I made it my job,
Yeah.
I am doing it because I want to.
I don't ever take for granted the time that you spend away from your kids to spend with me.
Yeah.
So it's just,
Yeah.
I really appreciate.
Oh, well, likewise.